All right. Like Michael said, like I said, it's time for a new deck. We are purchasing. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Rares and rares and mythics first. And we get... This does not seem as good. Although, notably, our friend,
Yay.
Pestilence Spirit is back. So, for those of you that might be new and didn't see it before, 2 End of Black for a 3/2 Menace Death Touch. Instant and sorcery spells you control have Death Touch.
What is this Tithe Taker thing at the bottom?
This guy?
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen this one before.
It is 1 and a white for a 2/1 human soldier. During your turn, spells your opponents cast cost 1 more to cast, and abilities your opponents activate cost 1 more to activate, unless they're mana abilities, and he has Afterlife 1. He's not amazing, but he's not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay.
We have a Glass of the Guild Pact.
Gorgeous, my god.
Yes. Multicolored creatures we control get +1/+1.
Okay.
Yeah, battlement. This lumbering battlement seems very good. 4 and a white.
Oh, he is so cute.
He's got people on his back.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's flying them around.
He's 4 and a white for a 4/5 vigilance creature. When he enters the battlefield, exile any number of other non-token creatures you control until the lumbering battlement leaves the battlefield.
Oh, so he's not flying, he's just walking.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Lumbering battlement gets +2/+2 for each card exiled with it. So it comes into play, exiles a bunch of your creatures, they're the ones that are standing on his back, and then when he dies, they come back into play, but he gets bigger for each one of those creatures you exile. It seems cool. Seems cool.
He looks like the monsters from Where the Wild Things Are.
Agreed. Although he's on all 4s. I think they were on 2 feet, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Rix Madai or Maddie Reveler. It's a 2/2 with Spectacle for 4. Otherwise, it's 2 mana. So we have, when it enters the battlefield, discard, then draw. But if you paid its Spectacle cost, which is notably more mana, you discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Now, the reason why that's good is because if you have no cards in hand, or like 1 card in hand and it's a land, you can play this for its Spectacle cost and then discard nothing or a land and just draw 3 cards. So, and then there's this Simic guy. I'm not super familiar with Growth Chamber Guardian, although he was in that promo video we just watched. 1 and a green for a 2/2 Elf Crab Warrior. For 2 and a green, you can adapt 2, and whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Growth Chamber Guardian, you may search your library for a card named Growth Chamber Guardian, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. So the thing that sucks is that you want multiples of this, and we clearly only have the 1, because it's showing us all the rares that we open.
But he's a crab.
He's an Elf Crab Warrior. That's correct.
Yeah, so I want him.
But he's bad. Like, he's fine. He's a 5-mana 4/4 at best over like 2 turns, but he doesn't get the benefit of going to get a second one because we don't have a second one. So, yeah. I mean... Well,
fine.
Michael points out Orzhov is a thing, and that's fair. I want to check out our uncommons as well. Especially because, like, to be honest, like, none of these... Like, this guy's great. I like the Pestilent Spirit quite a bit. It's a must answer, and it had been answered many times when we played it. But it kind of wants to have burn spells with it, because that's the idea. Lumbering Battlement and the Tithe Taker are cool. I think Battlement is better than Tithe Taker. This seems interesting to me if we have enough multicolored creatures. Notably, none of our other rares, although they are all creatures, none of them are multicolored. So none of them work with Glass of the Guild Pact. So let's see what our uncommons and or gold cards are. Yes, we got more gems because we did. Let's check out if we sort by... I don't want to sort by color yet. I want to see the uncommons. So, here we go. We have a Junk Troller.
Ooh,
06, not good is what he is. He's a 4-mana 06 defender. You can tap him to put a card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Not that great. In terms of Simic cards, I love this guy. Galloping Lizrog He is a frog lizard. For 3 green blue, you get a 3/3 with trample. And when he enters the battlefield, you may remove any number of +1/+1 counters from among creatures you control. If you do, put twice that many +1/+1 counters on Galloping Lizrog.
That's a fun art as well.
Yes.
What's the beautiful mystic one next to it?
This is Frilled Mystic, and it is a 2 green, 2 blue flash creature, 3/2, that says when it enters the battlefield, you may counter target spell. It's Pumped Up Mystic Snake was the name of the original card that did this.
I love that art. That is gorgeous.
It's very, very pretty. I will say it looks like Gruul is probably better here. Like Simic is like, I love this card a lot, but I don't see a lot yet of Adapt. Like we saw the one on that one creature, but we'd have to have a good number of commons that do it, which is definitely possible. But still, like these are good, but I don't know that they're like, oh my god, we have to be it. That's it. We do have these two from before. These 2 Rakdos guys.
Which were great.
Yeah, I'd like to not do Rakdos if I can, just so that we can try out something different. I mean, if that were the direction that our rares were like 100% pulling us, I wouldn't force it just to like try to play something different.
Yeah.
Because then we just lose 3 times in a row and have to do it again anyway. But here's our Gruul. We have Clan Guildmage, which is the Gruul Guildmage. It's the Gruul colors for a 2/2. You can tap 1 in a red, tap it, and target creature can't block this turn, which is good for an aggressive deck. 2 in a green, tap it. Target land you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature with haste until end of turn, and it is still a land. Notably, it was pointed out by Luis and Marshall on the Limited Resources podcast that you need 4 lands for that to work. Because you need 3 to activate it, and then you need the land that's untapped to be your 4/4 creature with haste that can attack. So
it lies.
Well, so while it costs
much
3,
it costs.
right? So while it costs 3 to activate it, you need the 4th land. We have a Zerta Goblin, red and green for a 2/2 with Riot. Fine card, not bad, not bad at all.
Another art that's just fun.
He's cool. Yeah, he looks like a lot of fun. Goblin Berserker. And then we have Rhythm of the Wild. We have 1 red-green. Creature spells you control can't be countered. And non-token creatures you control have Riot. Which is fantastic. Because, again, individual instances of Riot proc individually. So, if you have this out and you play this guy, you can give him 2 counters. You can give him haste and a counter. Or you can, as we discussed earlier, give him double haste, which would be a very dumb choice. But you could, so he could be a 4/4, he could be a 3/3 with haste, or he could have double haste again. So I like our Gruul. I think our Gruul is nice. Again, Rakdos is fine. Like, these 2 cards are good.
Right.
We need some enablers. On to Orzhov. We have 1 Orzhov creature and 1 Azorius creature. I would love to play some Azorius today, man. Knight of the Last Breath. 5 white-black for a 4/4 giant knight. Tap 3, sack another creature, and make a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. Notably, he can't sack himself, although he does have Afterlife 3, but if you sacrifice something with Afterlife, you get whatever Afterlife tokens they would make, and he makes 1 as well for sacking it. I'm looking up here. I like this guy a lot. Sphinx of New Prov is the white, blue, blue thing from Azorius. We have a 4/3 Flying Vigilance. Spells your opponent's cast that target Sphinx of New Prov cost 2 more to cast. Brit, I'm actually not sure. I don't know if we can play Allegiance cards in Arena tomorrow. I don't believe so. Maybe they'll have sealed events up. I didn't see the any announcement about it. I was paying way too much attention to making sure that we had our stuff for this, so I apologize. So this card is cool, the Sphinx of New Prov. We don't have anything else Azorius to back it up. We did have 2 white rares, notably. But yeah, and that could be for either of these. We have an enraged... We were talking, though, about how good our Gruul looked. Enraged Ceratok, 2 and 2 green for a 4/4. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. So no chumping or no double blocking with like 2/2/2s. So this guy seems good. I like him. We have the Rumbling Ruin again. We never drew him last time. Or did we not play him? No, our opponent played him. We had him, we didn't use him.
Right.
Because it would need +1/+1 counters, which means it wants us to have Riot, which notably, we do have, we are looking at Gruul, which does do Riot counters. Yes. So we would have counters, and if we remove, or we count the number of them, and that many creatures can't block this turn, and on turn 6, or whenever we would play this, that's likely the end of the game at that point. We just make their creatures unable to block, and we win. Gates Ablaze cares about being a Gates deck.
Amazing art again.
Yes.
Just over and over again with the great art.
We don't know how many Gates we have because we haven't looked yet, but Gates Ablaze, 2 and a red for a sorcery, deals X damage to each creature, where X is the number of gates you control.
Wow.
So 5-color Gates is a deck. I don't know that we have enough for it with just this one card, but still.
Well, certainly not.
Yeah. Clear the Stage is a fine card. 4 and a black for an instant. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you may return up to 1 creature from your graveyard to your hand, which is nice. It's kind of tough. Like, it wants you to have big powered creatures, which we really only had one of in our last deck, the demon, because black doesn't really have that. Although, notably, this would have 4 power the turn it comes out, because 2 and a black for a 2/1 flash flying, and when it enters, a creature with flying you control gets +2/+0.
Oh.
So it can target itself, and it could be a 4/1.
This set is a Vorthos's dream. I love all of the arts.
It's very good.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we have 1 Simic Guildgate, 2 Simic... 3 Simic Guildgates. Holy crap. 2 Azorius Guildgates, a Gateway Plaza, which is a gate, and an Orzhov Guildgate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, so
we have 7 gates.
We are playing gates.
And Michael is correct. Obviously, we have at least 6 guild gates because you get 1 in every pack. So absolutely correct. So we have a 7th in Gateway Plaza, but we have 2 Azorius and 3 Simic and 1 Orzhov. So notable. Unfortunately, no Gruul guild gates. If we notice.
Interesting. Of course.
But if we want to splash blue, we do have 3 guild gates that allow us to do that. So again, notable. Let's go back to our uncommons that we were looking at here. Come on. What the?
Ugh, my neck is cracking.
Yeah.
That Bankrupt in Blood. Oh my god.
Michael was just saying it. That's why I went to it. To be fair, not a great card.
I don't care.
Like, not a great card for limited, I should say. Having to sacrifice 2 creatures is a huge task in limited. Like, you know, obviously they want you to think that you can live the dream by sacking 2 creatures that both have afterlife or that have like pacifisms on it or whatever. But yes, Seb McKinnon is a monster in the best way. Like, his art is just one of the most beautiful things, like, every time. Somebody looked at this art at the, I think it was Marshall, but I don't want to, you know, quote somebody incorrectly, but somebody looked at this art at the pre-release and was like, Seb, man, this art is incredible, but who hurt you? Like, what did they do? So
they clearly took his yellow platelets out of his blood and put it in this little chalice.
I think that's gold.
Maybe.
I think it's like gold coins.
Oh, because bankrupt. Yeah.
Yeah. And yes.
So, like, you're paying?
And yes, he did Growth Spiral as well. And Growth Spiral is gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
So we talked about these guys. We're at Ministrant of Obligation, 2 and a white for a 2/1 with Afterlife 2. Great card. Just a fine creature. This one I said I liked. 1 white for a 3/3. Spirit Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, until your next turn, creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control unless their controller pays 2 for each of those creatures. So it gives you a turn to blank their side. I would have called this the Propaganda effect. Most people call this the Ghostly Prison effect. So yeah, and that's all of our uncommons. Interesting. All right, so let's get rid of the uncommon stipulation here and just look at all of our gold cards in general. So we have our gates here. We have our gold cards. There's Growth Spiral. There you go. We got a Growth Spiral as well. Mono Seb McKinnon. That's it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
We have a Simic, or 2 Simic Lockets. So between our 2 Simic Lockets and our... Good lord, man. We have so many, like... We have 2 Simic Lockets and 3 Simic Guild Gates.
Yeah.
And we have 2 Simic Uncommons and a Simic Rare. It's tough, but I still think our Gruul is probably better. Oh, here's another Gruul in as a common. 1 red-green for a 3/3 can't be blocked by creature tokens. That's kind of an outside thing that's probably not going to happen super often, although Afterlife tokens are a thing. Oh, we got a Gruul Locket as well, which is nice. But he's just a 3/3 for 3, which is great. Like, it's a fine creature.
So maybe we're red, green, blue.
Maybe, because we can splash. I just don't see, like, maybe this guy. I don't... Because we need +1/+1 counters, and I guess Riot does get +1/+1 counters. So yeah, that's an option. We have the Clan Guildmage, we saw that already. Here's Get the Point, and a Rafter Demon. We didn't see this guy earlier. He's 2 black-red for a 4/2, or Spectacle for 1 more generic. When it enters the battlefield, if its Spectacle cost was paid, each opponent discards a card. I would probably just play this for 4. Rakdos Roustabout again, we saw that earlier. Rakdos Locket, plus our 2 uncommons from before. We have 2 Azorius, 3 Azorius, and notably 1 Viscopa Vampire this time, not 5 that we opened in our last kit. Oh, we have 2 of these Rafter Demons, by the way.
Oh.
Trying to look at these little pips here above it. So yeah, we have 2 of these. Yeah. So yeah, first of all, welcome to everybody in the chat here. I see people joining and
oh really?
Commenting. Yes. Welcome
come around and look.
To David Mann and Brit Lord. So yeah, I think Dave was just messing around, but that's just me. So here is a Grasping Thrall. I like this Grasping Thrall quite a bit. When it enters, it deals 2 to each opponent, and you gain 2. And the Knight of the Last Breath, we saw this guy earlier as well. I haven't seen a lot of support for Orzhov here. Like, we have 1 Guild Gate and not... Like, I like Amy's idea of red, green, blue, so let's kind of keep our eyes peeled for that. Viscopa Vampire is a 3/1 lifelink. Putting 1 in the deck would not be terrible, although this is the 2 colors that we're not playing.
Yeah, so I think that'd be pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
We have an Azorius Knight Arbiter. It can't be blocked, and it's a 2/5 with Vigilance.
Meh. For 5, though?
Oh, I'm sorry, Britlord. I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you heard me, I don't know when we can play in Arena. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So, and yes, we have no red in our guild gates, and we have black in just this one. We have green in these 3, which is nice. But yeah, that's a little rough. We do have some nice Azorius, to be honest. Like, Sphinx New Prov is cool. Sphinx's Insight is great. Draw 2 cards for 4, but if you cast it during your main phase, you gain 2. And then Azorius Knight Arbiter, and the Lawmage's Binding is just fantastic. I love this card so much. 1 white-blue for a flash arrest. Like, it's just amazing.
So maybe we're green, white, blue instead of green, red, blue.
Maybe. I don't know. I think Gruul is great. Like, our Gruul looks awesome. So I kind of want to play our Gruul. Which means that if we're just looking at... if we're just looking at these 2 for now... We said blue as well?
Yeah.
Oh, but we want to look at our white. So maybe we just exclude our black so we don't get as confused. Oh, but our Orzhov is still here because it's part white. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. That's tough. All right, forget it. Let's not put filters on it. Sorry. Well, interesting. This is a toughie. Now we get to see that Joe doesn't know how to make decks. It's really tough. I usually struggle when I make my decks for pre-release as well. We have a Wrecking Beast. It's a 6/6 Riot Trample, but it's 7. It's expensive, but you usually get there in whatchamacallit? In sealed. So it's definitely an idea.
Interesting face on that one.
Yeah, it's a little weird. A little weird, you know. A 3/4 for 4 is a fine body. I mean, with all the other things that we're doing, I feel like this is like 23rd at best. Sagittarius Volley, we might be able to play this. I don't know that we should, though. Like, it's a sideboard card, but we're best of 1, so I don't know how good it is. This guy's cool. 2 mana, 2/2, and then we can make him a 6/6 later by tapping 6. We have this Growth Chamber Guardian that we talked about. No duplicates in all... Oh, we have 2 of these guys. 2 of these 2/5s that can't be blocked for 5. So that's notable. Stony Strike. Oh, God. Of course we have 2 of these. This is not a good card at all. We only have 1 Open the Gates, so we could go get a gate or a basic. But yeah. Stony Strength is good. +1/+1 counter on target creature you control and untap it.
Oh, he's eating artichokes.
Wow.
Doesn't it look like that?
I mean, a little. I don't know that he's eating them, but it looks like he's carrying big ones, yeah. That's for sure. Rumbling Ruin, again, we talked about this guy. Seems fine. We have 1. We have this 6/5 that attacks each combat if able. Spike Wheel Acrobat for 4, Spectacle for 3. We have 2 Rubble Readings, because of course we do. Bad cards. Ooh, we have 3 Scorch Marks, though. That is a great card, and to have 3 of them feels real nice. Gates Ablaze, again, we saw that earlier. We might be able to do it with Gates, but we have, what did we say? No Gruul Guild Gates, so we might not need to play Gates at all. Look at my artichokes and tremble, peons. Yes, exactly. Nice. This centaur knows what's up. Okay. So yeah, 3 Scorch Marks is a big game, in my opinion. And after that, we have 1 Storm Strike as well. So if we're looking at doing Michael's suggestion of just seeing what kind of a Gruul deck we have...
Yeah. I think at least we could start
before looking at our splash, then we go like this, and like this, like this, and like this. We go here, that guy's good, fine. We'll wait on those. We only have 1, so we'll wait on that one. We'll do this. Do we do this guy? Yeah, I guess we do. We do the Stony Strength. I don't know that we put in Open the Gates unless we're splashing. Yeah. And then let's do this, because we have Gruul, so we're going to have counters. Attacks each combat if able seems okay. It's a little expensive, but that's fine. We might be able to play this guy. It's a 5/2. Whatever. 3 Scorch Marks definitely get in. Rixmati Reveler, you'd have to Spectacle it to be able to discard your whole hand, and it's a 2/2. And this. So that's 33 cards. So yes, we would probably have to splash. Notably, we can put in this guy, the one that we were kind of middling on. We could put in this as a Gruul Locket to draw some cards later. But that's still 35. We would still need 5 more cards. So, if we went with Simic, we would do Growth Spiral. So we have, these would count as lands, so that's not a huge deal. We don't have to count those in our 40 or our 23.
Your frog lizard.
I know, I like him a lot, but let me... Well, we'd have to check out blue then. So let's bring in blue as well. But now it's showing us Azorius stuff, but that's fine. Okay. So we have Prying Eyes, draw 4, discard 2. Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
It's 6 mana, and it's an instant.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
6 mana?
Yeah.
No thanks.
We do have Humongulous, or Humongulous.
I like him.
I love him so much. He's a 2/5 hexproof, but he's 5 mana. That's a little expensive.
Look how cute he is, but he's so sad.
Well, because he's looking for Fibblethip. Searching the city for Fibblethip felt like sitting... sifting the rain for a single drop of blood. Joe can read, I promise. Okay, so Chillbringer is good. Thought Collapse.
Chillbringer is good.
Chillbringer's great.
I remember that from pre-release for sure.
Yes. Notably, all of these are one-ofs. All of them. Everything on this page. Thought Collapse, counter target spell, and deck your opponent for 3, not good. Senate Courier, good, but and its activated ability really isn't that necessary to give it vigilance. Clear the Mind, shuffle their graveyard into their library, draw a card, not good. This is good, though. Arrester's Admonition, 2 and a blue, return a creature to its owner's hand, and addendum if you cast it during your main phase, draw a card. Great card, I like that quite a bit. This card's okay. Slime Bind, 1 and a blue, flash enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -4/-0. This guy's fine in any deck that's playing blue. It's a 2/1 for 2 that scries 2. Why not? Counterspell, I'm not super high on it. Persistent Petitioners, which is a 1/of. It's a 1/3, and we can mill them. If we had more advisors, we could mill them more. No matter how much I love the mill strategy, I'm not going to try it, and that's all of our blue as well. So, yeah, there's not a good, there's not a crazy blue splash that we could do. I mean, we can do this Chillbringer, which I like. We could do the Arrester's Admonition, which I like.
But not the Homunculus?
I don't know. Roman Speaker, that's funny. Instead of Omen Speaker, because he's a Sage's Row Savant, he does what Omen Speaker did. Scrap to. Notably, though, I prefer Omen Speaker as a 1/3 than this guy as a 2/1. Especially in this set, but really just in general. But yes, it does the Omen Speaker ability. So, let's see what we have Simic-wise. If we add this, that's 1. This is double blue, which is going to be super tough. This is 2. Oh, we talked about this. That's good. 3. So we need 2 more. Well, hold on. So we're going to put the lands in, but they would replace basics, so we don't have to worry about that. We could put these 2 in as our last 2.
I'm surprised that those are the 2 you are saying.
As opposed to, Chillbringer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could do Chillbringer and the Arrester's Admonition as well, which I think are fine cards. I would put in Humongulous as well. But, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's kind of tough. Caretaker, I'm not super high on Caretaker, only because, it's a 1-mana 0/3. I think this deck is going to want to be a little bit more aggressive, and you aren't quite ramping with it because you need it and another creature to be able to get a mana out of it. So, and because we have, if we didn't have enough fixing and we were splashing like that, then I would agree with you, but I don't know. That's just me personally. I'm willing to be wrong on that.
But that's another one with crazy good art.
Did we put our other gate in? No, didn't we have another gate? Where's the gate?
I thought you put it in.
No, interesting. No, I forget what it's called now. But the other gate.
The thing that lets you get gates.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put that in already. It's a green one.
No, not the thing that lets you get gates. The gate that is tapped for any color. Was that not this deck? Am I forgetting?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, people in the comments will know. But it's a gate that when you play it, you have to tap 1, otherwise you sack it. But then you can tap it to add 1 mana of any color. Interesting. Okay. Oh, because it's specifying a color. Yeah, Gateway Plaza.
Oh, okay. That's why, because it was just gold.
Yeah. Do we play
Yeah,
it?
I didn't remember that we had this at all.
I think we play it. Let's take an island out. No, that's not... Sure. Yeah. So, I turned that off. We need one more land. Let's make it... Let's just make it another... Like, what... Interesting. It's suggesting 2 islands. I kind of don't want that. I want another mountain, I think. Because we have 3 guild gates, Simic guild gates, and a Gateway Plaza for a splash of 1, 2, 3, 4 blue mana symbols. So yeah, I would... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. So let's put in another mountain.
But why a mountain? You just read off a zillion green cards. I mean,
because we have 6 forests and 5 mountains.
Okay.
So if we add in another mountain, it'll just leave us at parity there.
Yeah.
But don't forget, if we lose the first game and we're like, wow, we just never drew our forest when we needed it, we can fix that. So I think this is the deck we're going to go with. Let's see how game 1 goes with this thing. We're going to want a different...
Wait, we didn't look at the curve again.
Oh, yeah.
And wowie wow wow.
That is very good. That is a very early curve, which I like. And then our late game is actually really even,
still
which is
good.
Interesting. I don't know that it's good, but it's not bad.
Stuff, though.
Yeah, yeah. Our creature and non-creature split is pretty even as well, which is interesting.
Well, I'm just surprised we have so many 2s, and yet the...
What?
Yeah, and yet the later game stuff, as you mentioned, we still have a lot of that stuff. It's not like it's all just to one end.
Yeah, exactly. Which is nice. It allows us to hopefully curve out better. So yeah. All right. Like I said, let's try it. Who knows? I mean, the stakes could never be lower.
Well.
So let's give it a try. We will see how we do. Sorry, I'm gonna style it a bit. Yeah, that's.
You're not even gonna do like the Okay.
What? Go ahead. Who do you want it to be?
The spiral.
Oh, the growth spiral. Hey, strategist, what's going on? We went 3-3 in our first event, and now we're about to start our second one. This one, we did Rakdos last time. We're gonna try what is this, Teamer this time? So we shall see. Yeah, growth spiral, much better. Good call, Amy.
Know.
All right, let's see how we do. Let's do it. Yeah, I like that Galloping Lizrog quite a bit. We're playing against Sav JZ. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we have 4 lands. We have one of our Scorch Marks, a 6-drop and a 7-drop. Ouch. Yeah. Okay. 3 gates, a 2-drop, a 4-drop, and a 5-drop. Not bad at all. I'm going to keep this. Yeah, definitely keep that. And a Simic Guild Gate on top as well. Sure. Simic Guild Gate first. Then we can play the Plaza next turn, tapping the 1 so it doesn't get sacrificed. Because, our
other Simic Guild Gate.
Ugh, crap. Because we could play this guy. I think I'd rather do that.
Yeah, I would have done that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, because next turn we can play this gate. Or, no. We can play this gate. We drew a 5-drop. Yeah, I'm going to play this. Yeah, we can't play anything this turn anyway. So this comes out. I'm going to tap this one. Yeah. Alright, so... Attack!
Oh.
Nice! We hit them for -2. That's a pretty sweet card. Oh, and they have a 1/4. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, we drew another 2-drop.
We had that one, but you
Yes.
didn't pick it.
Nope. Simic Guildgate. Growth Chamber Guardian.
Oh, you did
rare.
go with him, huh?
Yes, I did. I'm gonna not attack. Send a message. It's a fine blocker. It's an O2 blocker, or a -2/2, but it's still an O2 blocker. We're gonna possibly take one in the air here? I don't know. They could give it Vigilance if they have nothing else to do. Ooh, look at that Junk Troller. It's an 06. They got walls on the ground. Oh, we don't have any +1/+1 counters yet. Ooh, we could tap down their 06. That doesn't seem amazing, but it is a 3/3 flyer. Or we could play this guy. And then he can't be blocked by anything on their field.
That sounds good.
Yes, it does. Alright, I have no attacks. So, notably, when he gets +1/+1 counter, we can search for the Growth Chamber thing, which we can't do. Okay, they played this. They have a lot of the same cards that we have. They draw 2, and then they gain 2 life. So they're 22. And yes, Dave, of course we got rid of the big smashy creatures. Because they'd look super pretty in our hand as we were getting punched in the face over and over again. Okay, so we can do that for 3. Like, play this for 3 and then do that for 3. So let's attack with this guy. Whoops. Attack. They can't block. So they have to take it. They take 4. And go to 18. Alright, let's play our Gruul Locket. And end our turn, because we can adapt at any time. Okay, so they're putting a card from a graveyard on the bottom. They're putting their own card on the bottom of their library. Okay. It's not the worst use of a card. I mean, if they get to shuffle, they... Oh, my goodness.
What is that?
It's a 6/6 Crab Turtle Crocodile.
Aw. Okay.
If they can adapt it, if it has a +1/+1 counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. But yeah, if they get to 8 mana... Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to say Resolve. Sorry, everyone. If they get to 8 mana, that becomes a 9/9 that can attack. No blocks. I'll take the damage. Oh, God. Hold on. I will use this and adapt. Aha! The ability goes off.
He's slimy too, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's adapt. Ooh, I got this guy. He's cool. 6/5 that has to attack. They could block with this. I'd be okay with trading it. Yeah. Good old Crab Turtle Crocodile.
He's cute.
He's not bad. I think I'm going to play Chillbringer here and tap their 6/6 so we can attack for 4 again. And then we have a 3/3 flyer. Tap their 6/6. And there's no reason to attack with our other 4/4, unfortunately. But we can do the Galloping Lizrog. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's kind of like the Gitrog monster.
Not really, but he'll be a 5/5 trample, which is sweet. All right.
I love the Gitrog.
Who doesn't? Knight of Sorrows can block an additional creature each combat, and he's a 3/3, which means he can block this guy. All right. So the question is, do we do the Lizrog next turn or the Rubble Belt Recluse next turn? We can play a land. That's something. I guess we attack first. Oh, he gets 2 counters for everyone removed. Thank you, Michael. So yes, even better. He'll be huge, which is great. I'm going to attack here, because if they want to block with the only creature that can, it'll still die. So yeah. Attacks. Yeah. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notably, if they get one more land... Oh, they don't have enough. In fact, they can't activate this thing, can they? Oh, they need double blue, which of course they can. Silly me. Okay. Go to damage. It dies. Seemingly. Aha! +2/+2. And they didn't cast it during their main phase, so it doesn't get flying. But they have killed our creature, and we have no way of killing them back. Okay. It dies. Damage happens. Yeah, let's do the Rubble Belt Recluse, only because this is going to be able to activate soon, and then this guy's just going to be killed. So, yeah, let's do that. This Lizrog is pretty cool. Alright, so they're putting that card back on the bottom of their library.
Keep talking about it, you're just never going to play it.
They have 25 cards. Yeah, okay. I know I'm never going to play it. I just got to pull the trigger. I'm sure I'm going to draw a land eventually. Ha-ha!
Speak of the devil.
Yep. Alright, so I have to go to combat here. I have to attack with this 6/5. It's going to do it for me, I assume? Oh, no, it doesn't. But it does remind me that I have to. So, let's do it. I'll trade. Sure. Yeah, do it. Oh, they adapted after the fact. That's fine. It resolves. It's a 9/9.
Ugh.
I had to attack. That was the only thing
sucks.
I could do there. Let's... This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, let's play this guy. Notably, we can redo this adapt. Yeah, move them. Submit. Both. Play a land. And end my turn. Now the question is, do I double block with these two if they attack? I think I do. It's definitely their scariest thing. By a lot, in fact. And then they choose which one to kill anyway. Pass to attackers. Pass to end of combat. So it would be my turn. Let's adapt. Such a gross noise.
It looks gross, too, that animation.
Yeah. Ooh,
like...
Scorch Mark. Very nice. So I guess what we're going to do is attack for 7. Because if they block with their 9/9, we'll trade these two, or these two, really, for this guy. It's not ideal, but it'll work. And we could draw some cards as well. Draw 2 cards, in fact. So let's just make sure that I would still have enough to activate that. Yeah, I would, of course. Everything lets this go. So let's go to combat. They have 2 cards in hand. Let's attack for 7 trample. Yeah, they did it. They might have a pump spell. Yep, our creature gets -2/-0. That's fine. Okay. It resolves. We had to try. They are a sneaky blue deck. That would be a pretty funny shirt. I like that. Okay, so we go to damage. Bam. It has 2 left. Let's use this and draw 2 cards. Leaves me with 1 mana. If I draw the thing that gives first strike, I'm going to feel bad. But I didn't. Oh, I drew a Stony Strength, though. That's funny.
Artichokes.
Yeah. Would that have been enough? No, clearly not, because it has 2 damage left to kill it. So, holy crap! Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draws 7 cards. Exile emergency powers. If they cast it during their main phase, which they didn't, it's the end of my turn. They could put a permanent card with converted mana cost 7 or less from their hand onto the battlefield. So I think I'm going to use Stony Strength right now to make my flyer bigger. And then I can go ahead and let emergency powers resolve. Thank you for letting me draw 7 cards.
Whoa, what?
They also drew 7 cards. You know, the old 7 draw. We have 2 Scorch Marks in hand and another Enraged Ceratok. Oh no, the same Enraged Ceratok. I didn't think we had 2. My artichoke shall pierce the heavens. Glory to the end grace. Oh god, high alert as well? Each creature they control assigns combat damage equal to their toughness rather than their power. No. Creatures they control can attack as though they didn't have defender. This is a sweet deck this person has. Holy crap. They can attack with a 6/6. And a 9/9. And a 4/4. And a 2/2. Holy crap. They're great. This is great.
Well, copy their deck next time.
Yeah, I wish. I didn't get emergency powers. Look at that art. Dovin looks so cool.
Yeah.
He's got the bolus horns. Holy crap. We're getting attacked, folks. Attacks are coming. Yeah, exactly. Like, I am more than happy to see a sweet deck like this come out. I'm totally okay with it. Alright, so here's what we do. Block that 9/9. Does it have trample? It sure doesn't. Block their flyer. I'm gonna block this guy. I'm okay with taking 6. Or, sorry, 8. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, of course. They pump up their flyer so it kills ours and theirs doesn't die. Oh my god! Wow. What a blowout, this guy. Wow. Holy crap.
Incredible deck.
Oh my god.
Sav Jay-Z.
That sucks. Oh my god.
Dovin's Acuity also? Oh,
wow. How does it feel to have it all? Holy shit. That's great. Wow. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, so we could do that. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, I have 4 mana available. Tapped a lot of red there for this. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. We have 2 of these Scorch Marks that are instants that we could try. I think we're going to have to... Oh, we can literally only play 1 of them, though. And we have this Stony Strength as well. So, yeah, let's skip through the rest of our turn. On their turn, we can maybe do some filthy... Oh, my... Oh, actually, super good. So it taps our creature, and it does an untap during our next untap step. Conveniently, this untaps it.
Oh.
So it would become a 5/5, and we can untap it. Okay. So, first things first, pre-blockers. Let's put a counter on this guy. And he untaps. Yeah, okay. Then we have this Scorch... Oh, God. They have a 6/6... I mean, we're super dead, right? Like, it doesn't matter. They have 2 6/6s and a 9/9 attacking us, and we can block 1 thing. So, yeah. Let's, Yeah, I know. God damn it. Sure. We'll kill this guy for funsies. Yeah! Killed him. Exile him. And then we'll block... this way. Go to damage. We take a lot. Jesus. Oh my god, their deck was so sweet. I am so jealous. Oh my god.
That's insane.
What a great deck. Holy crap. That
they got
was awesome.
Like every... They just got every blue card that exists.
Every Azorius card. Like, they got the Chillbringer, sure, but Azorius was like all... Oh my god. So I'm sorry, Michael, but I gotta call you out. Not so much a Snorius after all. Wow, that was brutal. We're gonna try again. I think that deck was just insane. And if that's true, I want to see how the deck performs against something fair. Against Electric, for example, or Electric. Okay, well, 4 mana. Ugh. God damn it. Dave's going to be upset with us, but I think we have to mulligan this one.
I want to, too.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Well, that's piss.
Oh, it's so much worse. Going to 5. Fine.
Okay.
This hand is fine. It's not good.
No, it's not.
But it's fine. That's going on the bottom. Screw you, 1-drop. You're still going on the bottom. Oh, my God. Good. Strategist, I look forward to to finding out about that. Yeah, sorry, Dave. Deal with it. Look, we got punished. Yeah, exactly. We got punished anyway. We drew that 6/6 for 7 regardless. Oh my god. Yes. It's the Rakdos enabler. Although they're Boros right now? Oh, light up the stage. Very good. Exile the top 2 cards of their library. Until the end of their next turn, they can play those cards.
I don't remember that one.
Ooh, we actually have a 2-drop we can play. We just top-decked it. Rewarded. Rewarded. 1/3 flyer. Okay. Okay. More 1 damage to each person. But now they can start chipping in with their flyer. Okay, they kill our creature. That's fine. Okay. Well, we can give one of their creatures +1/+0 in first strike.
We can give him a mustard hot dog.
Yeah. It does let us scry 1, but I'm still probably not gonna do it. Rewarded is absolutely one word for it. Let's see what they do. I assume they attack us for 1. Why wouldn't they? I am going to neglect to use this on this to scry 1. I'm just gonna believe in the heart of the cards, Yu-Gi-Oh style. We take 2. 3? 2? 3. And it was lightning bolt style. It only cost them 1. It's my turn. Haha! Heart of the cards indeed. Awesome. Okay, so we can play this. It's a 3/3. And it can't be blocked by tokens, which is...
He looks so vicious for a cartoon rat.
Well, he's a lizard. This guy.
But he looks like a rat.
Viashino are lizard people. Oh my god! Good lord. Okay. Well, I assume one of them is going to eventually die to this, but who knows. Yeah, Skewer the Critic seems fantastic. Ooh, another thing we can play. Okay, and we can activate its adapt later. Let's attack first. They have 2 red open and a white, but still. I'm going to do it. Let's walk into this combat trick, shall we? They would need more than +2/+2, which is what I've seen the like main white spell do. Go to damage. We can still use this if we have to, and have this up this turn. Good. Play him out. Next. Alright, and we end our turn. Oh, we still have this up, which is great. Fantastic. Scorch Mark. 2 damage, and it would exile it. We can't save it with that, so it resolves. Dead. And exiled. We can't get him back. Goodbye. Scorch Mark seems good. Glad we have 3 of them. Glad we haven't seen any. Let's pass to attackers and take 1. Pass to blockers. Pass to damage.
We saw one last game after it, like, didn't matter anymore.
Ooh, a guild gate. Okay. Well, we have 4. Alright, so let's attack. They have 1 power on the board to threaten us with, so of course we're going to attack. They have 4 mana open again, and they're thinking a lot, which stinks for us. I feel like something scary is happening.
They're just...
I can't think of any flash creatures in those colors. Like, flash is more black these days, I feel like. They're just going to take the 3. Seems good. Eventually, I feel like I win this race. Yeah, I'll end my turn. Interesting. Alright. I will say, and maybe as soon as I say this, they're just going to, like, drop 4 cards on the field and have, like, the best turn ever in the history of Magic. But this deck, a lot more reasonable than the last one we played, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take 1. Yup. Now what? They have 5 mana available. They are Mardu. Ooh, Blade Juggler. When it enters, it deals 1 to them, and they draw a card. And they played it for its spectacle cost of 3. Very nice. It's a good card. It's a 3-2. So they think they're going to be able to trade with this guy. Little do they know. Okay, well now it doesn't matter. Holy crap. God, how many Skewer the Critics do they have? Well, I was half right. They played 2 spells this turn and had a pretty great turn. On my turn, I draw... Hey! Did you know this card was in my deck?
I'm walking away.
Alright, I'm going to wait on it because it is an instant and it's better to let them overextend and see what they'll do. I really want to land. Like, if I draw a land, I don't care about this. Like, I kind of just want to kill this. But I also don't because, like... Ugh, that's a tough choice. Yeah. How many lightning bolts is too many lightning bolts? P.S. It's not a thing. Alright, so let's see what they attack with. Both of them. Crap. Fine. I'm gonna kill the bigger one. I don't want to. I want to kill the flyer, but... Can they pump its toughness twice? No, okay. Alright. Wow. They've legitimately played 3 Skewer the Critics already this game. God, that's crazy. That's, I mean, to be fair...
We're not a critic anymore. Stop skewering us.
To be fair, they have as many Skewer the Critics as we have Scorch Marks, but, you know, Skewer the Critics is more damage. Oh, well, we could sure play this. If we draw a land, this card's great. Because then these guys come in with Riot triggers. Seems good. Okay. We take 4 and go to 6. Come on, land, please? Please? Oh my god. Well, now I need a land, otherwise I automatically lose. Okay, well, that's not nothing. Okay. So, these both cost 5, which means we won't have this up anymore. Non-token creatures have Riot, so this could be a 4-4, or this could be a 7-6. But we'd have to block this, so they would just trade. But then we could play this later on. Like, we're going to take 4 and go to 2 this turn. Just do not give it haste, otherwise it has to attack and we lose. So... Oh, I was like, what are they thinking about? But it's this activated ability. Which means that if they activate it at the end of our turn and on their turn, they just win. Yep. Let's... Oh, they didn't see the line. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, to be fair, they still just do it at the end of, like, again at the end of our turn and then on their turn, and they win. But still. Like, we're tapped out, so... Yeah, like, I clearly have to block here. We take 4, so they could have killed us this turn. Unless they have a pump spell of some kind that I'm not thinking of. Nope. Okay. It's what I had to do. Oh, well, fine. Oh, it's gonna make me discard 2 cards? Holy crap! That's so rude. Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill you, but discard 2 cards first.
We were literally at -1 health, and they made us discard the 2 cards. That's mean. Alright, well, we have 0 wins with this deck so far. Alright, if we lose one more time, we just have to make a whole new deck. You know. Why not? Holy crap. Oh, to be fair, this deck has had a lot more laughs for us than the last one.
Yeah, that is true.
But I think that's just because the last one, like, was a solid deck, so
right,
we were, like,
it was
playing...
good, so we didn't have to laugh at everything that happened because it wasn't stupid.
Oh my god. To be fair, that first game we played was sick, and I have no regrets about losing that one. That was awesome. That deck was nuts.
Yes,
that Azorius deck. Oh my god. Hey, Big Koala 13. That's arguably a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference as well. Oh my god, these hands. Alright, this is 4 mana. I'm keeping it. Like, I can't play this yet, but this guy's here. I'm keeping it.
Right,
Screw
fine.
it. I'm not mulliganing again. That did not work out for us last time. Oh, man. That's funny. Okay. Guildgate is good. Now we have blue, so now we can play this later. That's important. Oh, they didn't play a creature. That would have been fun. Alright, so we have 3. We still can't play anything. Draw go, or land go. Yeah, exactly. These hands are not working out very well for us.
Hey.
Well, they're at least... Hey, it looks like they might be on a similar plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's play a mountain and a spike wheel acrobat and see what they do against a 5/2. If they play 1 blocker, we can bounce it on our main phase, draw a card, and attack them for 5. That's my plan right now. Holy crap. They're Jund again. Ooh, we have this too. Alright, so yeah, let's do it. Attacks. Attack for 5. They have to have something, right? No, they don't. Wow. Okay. I'm going to play this land and just wait. I'm just going to wait. If they have a riot card, we have these. That'll work really well because we can untap this guy and it'll become a 6/3 or a 7/3 with first strike and we can scry 1. This seems like it's going okay for us so far.
So far, yeah. They put an awful lot of land.
Yeah, there it is. It resolves.
Oh.
It's a creature. They take 1 and draw a card. I am going to allow this all to happen. I'm not going to do anything about it. We have a growth spiral. We can draw a card and play a land. So let's play a land. Let's growth spiral. Draw a card. Ooh, Scorch Mark. Hell yeah. And I'd like to play this land, please. Do we Scorch Mark or do we bounce to... Oh, we don't have any more blue. So yeah, we have to Scorch Mark to kill it. That's fine. Artichokes will be our salvation.
Yes. Artichokes. Artichokes.
So let's attack. 1 attacker. And then since we're going to go to damage and we have it... no. Let's just let that happen. I want to try to get somebody with this, but yeah. Like, it doesn't change the clock at all. So, yeah. Let's hold it up. See if we can catch them by surprise with either or both of these. Like, this is cool. Ooh, okay, so what does this do? 3 damage to us, and we discard 2 cards.
Yeah, it's the thing that made us discard 2 cards when it literally brought us to -1.
Alright, so I guess what we're going to do is play both of these now. So that we only discard 1 card. And we scry this guy. How many lands do we have? We have enough. Count the number of +1/+1 counters. Hey! One of their creatures won't be able to block next turn. Yeah! That works. Okay, we discard that card. That's fine. Yeah, I like that. Michael, you're coming up with all these awesome quotes. I love it. These are normal artichokes. They're from the gruel. They're wartichokes. Hey, guess what?
Nice.
Skewer the critics.
Oh my god.
It's fine. We have a 6/6. Ready, go. Holy crap. Kill that with a skewer the critics. And by that I mean they'd need 2, which is totally possible. We already played against 1 3 skewer the critics deck.
Aww.
Drawing the Gruel Locket would be nice this turn. We could play it and sack it for to draw 2 cards. I mean, it would be all of our mana, but it would be better than like drawing a land right now. Oh boy. It's a 3/3. It's a 4/4. Hey, we drew a land, like I said. Okay, so they can tap 6 and make it a 7/4. Or I can attack right now and hit them for 6. Or they block and sack their creature. Nope, they take the 6 and go to 3. I am going to hold this in my hand. If they make us discard it, I don't care. Oh, nope, they just destroy it. And we take 2, and then we take another 4. Wow, we go to 11.
Okay.
11 to 3.
At least they got some value out of that card.
Yeah. Oh, this, what? This guy or the creature? Yeah, this card's great. Hey, look, a land. Because why not? Land. Next. Yes, Skewer the Critics is absolutely a common. That's why I was saying, like, it, we had the same number of, Scorch Marks as they have Skewer, the other opponent had Skewer the Critics. So yeah, common Skewer the Critics, common Scorch Mark, and an uncommon Sunder. I mean, like, I can't win if I just... Okay. Well, there goes this deck, everybody. Oh my god. They stabilized at 3. It only took us drawing 3 land in a row when we needed something, when they started going off. That is fine. Yeah. Yeah. 6 Skewer the Critics, or like, you know, up to like 12 burn spells. Okay, so we claim our prize of 3 packs and 200 gems. That's fun. It's a fun noise.